Good morning students. In current electricity integrated videos, in that today we are discussing ninth one. In eighth video already we are discussing about this series combination. If we have three resistors, they are connected first end to first resistor of second end is connected to first end of second resistor, like that. If you are connected, that last end will be connected to negative terminal of the battery and first end will be connected to positive terminal of the battery, so on like this. Then this combination is called series. Very simple, already we discussed. Okay, in this series combination, what we need to be remember, very important point too, already we discussed. What are that? First one is I must be remains a constant. So each and every resistor, the current must be flow. Each and every resistor, the current must be flow equally. Current must be flow remains the same. How you can tell? No problem. Clear? Second one is potential must be varied. Potential must be varied. Okay. So across the first resistor the potential will be V1, across the second resistor potential will be V2, and across third resistor the potential will be V3. Okay, in the last video already up to here we learned if two resistors are connected in a series, so here this resistor will be as R1 and here a resistor will be as R2, here potential will be as V1 and here potential will be as V2. So across the first resistor the potential will be V1. Okay, by using these all, yesterday already we measured directly that. What we measured? Potential across. They will ask directly that questions in PU and objective that are in short forms. Already we discussed potential V1 equals to potential across first resistor V1 equal to total potential in the circuit V into. So which resistor you want, that you need to be take up R1. Clear? By total resistance or effective resistance, that is R1 plus R2. If two resistors are there, we will learn like this. Clear? V1 equal to V2 equal to, like this two formulas in yesterday last video we will learn it. Okay, we will learn it already. Now, if you connected three resistors in series, same procedure. Here I already derived that. Please see that. Okay, now potential across first resistor. Now current flowing from positive terminal to negative terminal of the battery. Now current across first resistor is I. Then potential across the first resistor, that is equation 1. V1 equal to I into R1, because of I will be remain same in each and every resistance. Okay. Now the current will becomes again second resistor, the same current, so V2 equal to I into R2. Third equation. Now across the potential across the third resistor, that is V3. V3 equal to what you can write? IR3. Clear? In each and every resistance, the current will be remains the same. That's why we wrote here I like that. Clear? Now from this one, first equation, current you can measure I equal to V1 by R1. Similarly, I equal to V2 by R2. I equal to V3 by R3. Like that. We wrote one more three equations. From 1 to 3, we can get the 4, 5, 6 equations. Now, if the effective, these three are seen as effective as 1. Okay, that effective we can call as RS. Okay, this RS will be. Now potential across this RS will be as V and current will be as I. Okay. Okay. Now across this one V equal to what you can write? I into effective resistance, that is equivalent resistance, that is RS. Okay. Now V equal to I into R1 plus R2 plus R3. From that I equal to what you can write? V by R1 plus R2 plus R3. Here I equal to here V2, here V3. Clear? Now equate that 7 equal to 1. This equation current will be as I, and in this first equation also be. From the first equation, in equation 4 what do you write? I equal to V1 by R1. Now if you equate these two, okay, 7 equal to 4. 7 equal to 4. Then what you can write? Very, very simple. Here also be I, here also be I, both you can equate that, then you can measure V1. Potential across first resistor, directly you can write as a total resistance into which resistors the current will be passed or which resistance across the potential you can measure. That resistance you can consider here in the short form. Okay, this is shortcut. So that V1 equal to V into R1 by R1 plus R2 plus R3. This is nothing but effective resistance. Clear? Simply I will written as this one as V1 equal to VR1 by RS. Both will be same. Similarly you can learn that. Okay. These are all about the series combination. Now second combination is parallel combination. In that parallel combination, how we can represent? Very, very simple. Now we will take 3 resistors or 2 resistors, choice is yours. In that 3 resistors, now I will arrange it like this. Now first resistor first end, this is the second end. This is the first end, this is the second end. This is the first end, this is second end. Now all first ends are connected to at one side like this. Very, very simple. Previous what you connected, second will be connected to first end of second resistor, like that you connected. It is called series, already you told. Clear? Now what I connected here, what I want to be connected in here, very, very simple. I am connecting. What is that? All first terminals are connected to at one end, and all second terminals are connected to at another end. Then this combination is called parallel combination. In this one, all first ends where you connected, it will be connected to one terminal of the battery and another terminal will be connected to another terminal of the battery. Now what happened, what you are observed? Now we will apply some potential across the battery. Now from that the current will be I, it will be flow across the circuit and it will reach it to negative terminal of the battery. While it will come to this point, what you can observe? Very, very simple. Now here the base are 3. Then the current I will be split as 3. What are that? I1, I2 and I3. Now I1 current flow through across first resistor, so that here the potential will be same V. Here potential will be V. In second one, current I2 will be flowing through resistor R2. Here also the potential will be remains the same. That means in V equal to IR, if you kept this one as a constant, then these two can vary as a 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 like that. Are you understand? So what you can observe here, very, very simple. In a parallel combination, potential must be remains the same. In series combination, current must be remains the same. Current flowing through each resistor must be remains same. Here potential must be remains same. That is the difference. Clear? Now here V must be constant. So you need to remember this point, very, very important. So V equal to constant. Now which are varied? Here current will be as I will be split as I1, I2, I3. So what you can observe? I must be varied. These 2 points are reversed for these 2 combinations. Are you understand? In series combination, what you learned, I will be remains the same and V must be varied. In a parallel combination, what you learned here, V must be constant and I must be varied. Okay. Now by using this circuit here, it current will be as I1 and here I2 and here I3, and after this meeting the junction, again the total current I will be comes here. And it reaches to the cell negative terminal. Are you understand? Very, very simple circuit. If you understand this one, now what can I write? Very, very simple equations. I equal to total current in the circuit, I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Okay, already we know that according to Ohm's law, direct steps I am writing because of it is in objective synopsis we are taught now. So little bit fast I am writing here. V equal to IR. From that I equal to what you can write V by R. Yes or no? Now these all effect will be treated as one circuit like this. This is called RP, and what we are applied the potential across the cell, it is as V, and current will be I. By using this circuit, total current I equal to what you can write, V by R. Clear? Now here potential how much, V. Here resistance how much, RP, equivalent resistance. So what can I write, V by RP. Are you understand clearly? Very very simple, direct step I wrote. Similarly, current across the first resistor. How can you write? So I am substituting here directly. So V by RP, that equals to, instead of I1, what can I write now first? I1 equal to V by, because of V must be remains same. So V by R1. Clear? Current across first resistor, I1 equal to what you can write? V by R1. Similarly, V by R2 per second. Third current, how can you write? V by R. Now potential will be remain same. So potential will take out common and get cancelled. Then 1 by Rp equal to what you can write? 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. This is effective resistance while the resistors are connected in parallel. What you can write? 1 by Rp equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Suppose if I want to be take two resistors are connected in parallel like this. This is two resistors, it is as R1 and it is as R2. Okay, these two are connected to a potential V. Okay, now here the current will be as I, here the current will be as I1, and here the current is split as I2. Now, by using this one, what you can write? If two resistors are there, 1 by Rp equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Similarly, if different resistors we have N, then what you can write? 1 by Rp equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus so on, 1 by Rn. Clear? You can write like that. Now, by using this one, simple, I want to write one more shortcut. Directly I will write Rp equal to, here 1 by Rp. If you want to write Rp, then here take out LCM, it is R1 R2. So here R1 plus here R2, then this R1 by R1 R2 will come move to up, then final formula will become R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. Remember this one. Most important, direct short. If two different resistors are connected in parallel, then effective resistance, what you can write? Rp equal to R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. Are you follow? Directly within short forms I am discussing here. Try to understand. Okay, these already we are discussing in PU videos. These formula derivations, these are all already I discussed. Just I am revising these all. Try to remember. Now, two resistors will be there, R1, R2 by R1 plus R2 plus R3. Similarly, if you have 3, you can write like this, or you can write Rp equal to R1 R2 plus R2 R3 plus R3 R4 by R1 R2 R3. Like that only you can tell that. Clear? Now, I am discussing here current across first resistor. Across first resistor. If two resistors are given here, I want only current across first resistor. Then how can you measure? In objective they are asking problems like this. Then how can you write? Now what is the total resistance here? R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. Now this will be as, I will treat it as Rp. Are you understand clearly? Are you follow? So here current will be as I, and here current will be as I1, and here current will be as I2. According to this, V equal to, I want to be write I into Rp. Similarly, here potential is also be same. V equal to I1 R1. By using these two, what can I write? These potentials are same because of parallel combination. In a parallel combination, the potential difference must be equal because the potential must be remains same. Then what can you write? These two are equate. Then I1 R1 that equals to I into Rp. Instead of Rp, what you can write? If two resistors are there, what you can write? R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. Say yes or no? Now R1 will get cancelled. Then what you can write? Final I1 equal to I into R2 by R1 plus R2. Are you understand? So in shortcut, how can you discuss this one? Which branch current you want? Which branch current you want? That opposite resistance you want to be taken here. Are you understand clearly? Now I want first branch current. So first branch current is equals to total current, that is I into what you wrote here R2 means in opposite branch what we have the resistance that you can take in short form, shortcut, try to be remember. So R2 by total resistance R1 plus R2. Similarly, if I want current I2 means the current in a second branch, how can you write? Now total current how much? That is I. Now second branch current you want. So you want to be like this. So opposite branch resistance how much it is? R1. So I want to be write as R1. Okay. So I into R1 by total resistance R1 plus R2. Total resistance R1 plus R2. I understand. In potentials what you wrote in series, that only I am discussing here. Potential V1 equal to total potential into which resistor potential you want, that only directly you wrote here, and after that the total resistance you can take. Say yes or no? Are you identify the differences these two formulas? Here potential varied in a series combination, so you measure like this. Now you are measuring here current, that is entirely different. Are you understand? So which branch current, which resistor it will be flows, that you can take here. Here opposite resistance. In which branch current if you want, opposite branch resistance you can take. Clear? These are all most important. Try to understand. Clear? These are all series and parallel combinations of resistors. In series and parallel combination, effective resistance and current potentials we measured. Now a little bit applications we need to be discussed. What are that? In that first application is I have a wire. That wire have resistance R. That wire have resistance R. Now that wire will be cut into n equal parts. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on, n equal parts. Okay. Now each and every part I will arrange it as a parallel like this. Each and every length of the wire I will arrange it as a parallel like this. Then what is the effective resistance? Then what is the equivalent resistance? Then what can you write? R by N square. Okay, if you remember this one enough, because of in CET NEET they are asking only this much concepts. Clear? Now suppose if you want to be derived in mains level, then how can you derive? Very simple. What is R1? R directly proportional to rho L by A. That means R proportional to L. Say yes or no? Now length how many pieces it will be as a cut? It is nothing but now L dash will become as L by N. Then R by R N R dash. How can you write? No problem. Okay. Now here I am writing R dash by R. So R dash means what you can write? L dash by L. Then what you can write? What is L1 here? L by N by L. Clear? Clear na? Now what can I write? Very simple. Now R dash equals to R by L. Because of this L will comes to down. Now L will get cancelled. Then R dash equals to R by L. For a single wire of resistance, what you are observed, it will be become as R by N. Now that R by N, first wire R by N, R by N, R by N, so on. They are connected parallel like this. n identical resistances connected in parallel, then how can you write? Previous already we discussed at this point. See that 1 by Rp equal to identical means 1 by R plus 1 by R plus 1 by R plus 1 by R, like that n pieces. Then we will write as in short form Rp equal to what you can write, very simple. Here take LCM R, here 1 to n particles, so n by R, so finally you can write as R by n. I understand. Now here n identical, each are cut equally na, so identical resistances are connected in a parallel, then what you can write? Then effective resistance Rp equal to R equivalent equals to what you can write? Here what you have the formula R by n, so R by n. Now here R dash, how much you can write? R by n. So R by n totally R equivalent, that equal to R by n square. That is R by n square. In mains level you want to be derived like this. Clear? Very simple in the first one. N, if we have a long wire, it have resistance R, then it will be cut into equal n pieces. Then they are arranged as a bundle. Arranged as a bundle means parallel. Okay? They are tied as a bundle. That means nothing but a parallel combination. Clear? Then equivalent resistance R equivalent equal to R by n square. Similarly, if n wires of equal resistances, now what we have like that. Okay? For that each and every wire have equal resistance that are given the number of combinations, how many you are arranged. For example, if you have 3. If you have 3 wires, then how can you tell? Very simply, 3 wires if you have, then here I am writing, okay, here I am writing, suppose I have 3 wires, I will arrange the 2 wires like this, okay, this is the first wire, this is the second wire, and third wire will be, I will arrange. This is called combinations. How many types of combinations can you arrange? Are you understand? For example, here, this is the first combination, 3 wires, clear? First wire, second wire, third wire. Okay, R. Second combination is, this is the first wire, so this is the first wire, and second and third wires will be, I will arrange it as a parallel like this. I understand? R. 3 wires are arranged as a parallel like this. These are all called combinations. So like this, if you have 3 wires, how many combinations you can make? They are asking. If you have 2 wires, how can you make only 2? One is a series or parallel. So here you have 2 wires. N equal to how many? 2 members. Correct? So if you be right here, okay, if you write here 2 minus 1, that is 2 power 2 minus 1. How much it is? 2 minus 1 means 1. Clear? So 2 power 1, that is 2. 2 combinations. One is a series combination and one more is a parallel combination. Clear? Okay. If you have 2 wires, if you are connected, combinations are only 2. Clear? Either be 2 wires are in series or 2 wires are in parallel. Suppose if you have 3 wires like this, how many combinations you have? One is this one, second one is this one, third one is this one, and fourth one is this one. So how many combinations you can get here? 4 combinations. Okay. If you have 3 resistors that are equal resistors, okay, then in which combinations can you arrange it like this? So if you have 3, now n value how much? 3. So 2 power 3 minus 1, how many? It is nothing but 2. 2 power 2, how much it is? 4. So how many combinations we have? 4, like this. I understand. If you have n wires of equal resistances are given, then number of combinations are how much? 2 power n minus 1. Suppose if you take unequal resistances, see here, if n wires of unequal resistances are given, the number of combinations that can be made. How many? There are only 2 power n. But here, if n is greater than 2, if 1 we have, we cannot arrange that one. Say yes or no? That's why n value must be greater than 2. This condition will need to be applied here. Minimum 2 wires. Clear? If unequal resistance, equal resistances. Clear na? These 2 formulas are important. Now, I have 2 wires. That resistances are this one as R1 and this resistance as R2. Now, I connected as in series. Then, effective resistance I will treat it as RS. Effective resistance or equivalent resistance I can treat it as RS. Now, one more resistor, one more combination, that is R1 and R2. These 2 are connected in parallel. First end, second end. Clear? Now this combination is parallel. Then equivalent resistance as Rp. Then equivalent resistance as I will treat it as Rp. Then can you find individual resistances? Now what about Rs? Rs equal to R1 plus R2. Now what about Rp? R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. Clear? Now by using this one, R1 R2 equal to this R1 plus R2, take this side. Then it will become as Rp into Rs. Are you understand? Rp into Rs. Now AB, A plus B we have. Now measure A minus B. Okay? Then after you can measure individually A and B values. Say sir, no mathematical applications. In some numericals already, in capacitor same model you learned. If 2 capacitors are connected in series, it will treat it as CS. If that same 2 capacitors are arranged in parallel, then effective CP. Are you understand? Then individual capacitances, same formula you can write. Same model. Both are same, similar. Clear? Now, if you want to be write like arrangements, then finally what you can get? Individual resistances. So R equal to Rs plus or minus root over R square minus 4 Rs Rp by 2. B square minus, if roots are not came, then how can you write B square minus 4AC by 2A? Like that only we will apply it. Individual means R1, how can you write? You will take it plus as it will be R1 and minus will be take it as R2. Okay. So individual resistance R1 equal to this 2 will take to outside, then it will be become as the common for R. Okay, for these 2 terms you can take out common, then 1 by 2 into Rs plus root over Rs square minus Rs 4 Rs Rp. Clear? Similarly, if you instead of this plus, if you take here minus, then it will be as a second resistance. Clear na? If 2 resistors are connected individually, first in series, it effective as Rs. And after that the same will be connected in parallel, the same wires will be connected as in parallel, then effective resistance will be as Rp. Then individual resistances are R1 equal to half into Rs plus root over Rs square minus 4 Rs Rp. Because of in objective direct formulas we required enough in a NEET and a KCET level, but in a mains level, you need to derive these all. Okay? These are all difference between the 2. Okay, clear? Now, next one is, suppose more than 2. If I have a wire R, it is very long. Now, I want to be bent. Maybe L shape like that. Okay? That will be as 2 shapes. Now, if I want to be as in 3 equal parts, means like nothing but a triangle. If you want to be bent as a square, okay, then will be as a treated 4, like that. Okay. If more than 2, if you want to be taken, it is nothing but as a polygon. If you arranged R, stretched m times to initial length of n sides of polygon, then resistance while they are stretching at that time. After stretching the wire, the resistance is what you can write R1 equal to m square into R. R1 equal to m square into R. Clear? Polygon means like this shape. Okay, maybe it will be look like this one. Okay, like this shape. Clear? Similarly, resistance of each side, any one side, each side, that will be treated as R2. R2 equal to what you can write? M square R by 4. Similarly, opposite diagonals. Opposite diagonal means like this. Okay. If it want to be take opposite diagonals, then resistance, effective resistance R0 equal to M square R by 4. Clear? And one more. Resistance across any one side. For example, from here to here. Clear? Any one side, if it want to be taken, that will be treated as R3. So R3 equal to N minus 1 into N minus 1 by N into R. R3 equal to what you can write? N minus 1 by N square into M square R. Most important. These are formulas you must be remember. Okay. What I put the boxes, so you need to be remember that. Next one is cubic shape. If you want to be take one cube diagram, in that a cube, already we know that cubic shape. Assume as a room. Okay, room contains how many surfaces? 6 surfaces. So one is top end, second one is bottom, this side, and opposite to front and opposite to back. Total how many? 6 surfaces. Now, in each surface, if I want to be considered one resistance, and if that resistance value will be as R. Okay, if it have all equal resistances, then here I will give a small shortcut for KCET and NEET. Try to follow that, and mains level also you can use that directly. Okay, in that first one, 12 wise each of resistance are connected as a cube. Effective resistance across where to where? Diagonally opposite corners. How can you express? Here one is the top corner. For this top corner, what is the opposite? This is the opposite. Clear na? It is one top corner, it is the opposite corner. Now, the diagonal opposite corners, effective resistance will be, it will be as a 5R by 6. Diagonally opposite, already we know, for cubic body how many diagonals? 4 diagonals. From top corner to opposite downside. Okay, from this top corner to opposite downside. For one corner we have 2 diagonals. Yes or no? Similarly opposite corners one more 2 diagonals. Totally 4 diagonals we have. For the cube. Clear? Now from here to here one opposite corner. If you want like that, show the diagram here. One corner this one and one more corner this one. If you want here one more corner, here one more corner. Okay, like that we can assume. Totally we have 4 diagonals. Any one diagonal, across any one diagonal, opposite corners of diagonally, the effective resistance will be how much it is? 5R by 6. Now, face diagonally. Face means already we know that. Here shaded part is one face. Shaded part diagonal. Shaded part diagonal means how can you write? Very simple. Suppose if I gave as a name here ABCD. This is one face. In that diagonal, that is nothing but either be AC or BD. Anyone. Face diagonal. If the effective resistance between face diagonal, any one face diagonal is, how can you write? 3R by 4. Similarly, two adjacent corners. Two adjacent corner means A, B, C, D we wrote na. Any one. A to B, one adjacent corner. Distance between A to B, as shown in the figure, like that. A to B, one adjacent corner. Now suppose if they are asked, current will pass here and current will come to here outside. Now if you want to be treated as here, A dash, B dash. This is A dash, B dash is one corner. Are you understand? So adjacent corners are, if you want to be right, how much it is? Effective resistance as 7R by 12. To measure these all shortcuts, in mains level they will ask, in advanced level they will ask some derivations. Clear? Very simple. Mainly we need to be remember, one is opposite, diagonally opposite corners, that is 5R by 6, and one more face diagonal, that is 3r by 4, and two adjacent corners, that is 7r by 12. These three unit to be remembered. Okay, next one is now see that if I have two wires, its resistance will be R and resistivity will be as a rho 1. Then rho 1, how can you write? R equal to rho L by A. From that rho equal to what you can write? R into A by L. Say yes or no? Now rho proportional to 1 by L. Now in this case I have two wires of resistivities. First wire will be as a rho 1, so proportional to L1. Second wire will be as a rho 2, proportional to L2. Okay, because of here only lengths are considerable. Now these two wires are connected in series. Which combination it is? Series combination. In series combination, effective resistance already we know that R directly proportional to rho, so R1 plus R2, R equal to R1 plus R2. Similarly, rho equal to, so effective rho 1 plus rho 2. Say yes or no? So instead of rho 1, what can I write now here? Very simple. So rho equivalent into L1 plus L2 because of total series na. So first wire length, this is L1, this is rho 1, and here it is L2 and rho 2. Now here to here, from here to here they are asking total equivalent resistivity. So from here to here L1, here to here L2, so both if you want to be add as in series, then what can you write? Rho equivalent equals to, so rho equivalent into total length L1 plus L2 because of from this one rho 1 L1 equal to constant. Say yes or no? Similarly, series na, so R1 plus R2. Instead of this R1, what you can write? Rho 1 L1 plus rho 2 L2. Now this rho L1 plus L2 take this side, then you can get this. So rho equivalent equals to, rho equivalent effective resistivity, equivalent resistivity, rho equivalent equals to rho 1 L1 plus rho 2 L2 by L1 plus L2. Clear? If suppose both lengths are equal, if you take two identical lengths, very simple, then L1 equal to L2, so L take out L common, here L plus L 2L, L take out common, L will get cancelled, then what you can write? Rho 1 plus rho 2 by 2. Are you understand? Similarly, if conductivity, if we want to take that L1 equal to L2, then conductivity represent with sigma, so sigma equal to what you can write? 2 sigma 1 sigma 2 by sigma 1 plus sigma 2. Clear? Suppose instead of these lengths, now I consider area of cross sections A1 and A2. If I consider uniform area of cross sections for the two wires are A1 and A2, if I can consider like this, okay, now that areas must be, now I want to be connected in parallel. Which combination it is? Parallel combination. Then equivalent resistivity is R equivalent equal to, if two resistors are connected in parallel, then what you can write? The effective R effective equal to R, RP equal to 2 wires, so R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. Already shortcut will learn. Say yes or no? Now here also I will write same thing. But because of here two wires, two area of cross sections A1 and A2, resistivity values are rho 1 and rho 2, then rho 1 rho 2 into A1 plus A2 by rho 1 A2 plus rho 2 A1. Clear? Now suppose if area of cross sections will be remains the same, that means A1 equal to A2, then A plus A, how much it is? 2A. Here AA take out common, then AA will get cancelled, then finally we can get resistivity, rho equivalent equal to 2 rho 1 rho 2 by rho 1 plus rho 2. Clear? Series means rho 1 plus rho 2 by 2. If it is equal lengths, if it is a parallel, then what you can write? 2 rho 1 rho 2 by rho 1 plus rho 2. Remember, this is series combination, this is a parallel combination. Next one is conductivity. If they are connected in parallel, then conductivity, how can you write? Previous conductivity, what you wrote? 2 rho 1 rho 2 by rho 1 plus rho 2. Now in parallel combination, conductivity, what it is? Rho 1 plus rho 2 by 2. Clear? These all you need to be remember. Okay, by using these all concepts from combination of resistances. About these all concepts, in next video we will discuss some numericals. Clear? Okay.